IRS Stimulus Check 2025, the new deadline to receive payment attention. Time is ticking, and with it, the opportunity to claim what's yours. Millions of people across the country have already received their stimulus payments, but some have yet to claim this benefit. The good news is that there's still one last chance to do so before the IRS permanently closes this window of financial aid. The Internal Revenue Service, IRS, has confirmed that those who didn't claim their stimulus check with their 2021 tax return can still do so, but the deadline is clear, April 15, 2025. After that date, any unclaimed money will be lost forever. Can you imagine missing out on up to $1,400 that could help with essential expenses, bills, or simply give you a little financial relief? The important thing is to act immediately. The IRS has already issued more than $2.4 trillion in automatic payments to those who filed their returns correctly, but many people have yet to take this step. If you never filed your 2021 tax return, now is the time to check if you qualify. Remember, without this process, the IRS can't determine if you're eligible for this check. Many taxpayers think that if they didn't report income that year, they're not entitled to receive money, but this isn't always true. There are cases in which you could qualify even without having worked formally. Therefore, the key is to be well informed and don't miss the opportunity. In this article, we'll explain in detail how to apply for this stimulus check before it's too late. Get ready, because this could be the last time you can access this benefit. What is the stimulus check and why is money still available? During the economic crisis caused by the pandemic, the United States government launched several relief programs to ease the financial burden on citizens. Among them were the famous stimulus checks. 3 payments were delivered to most Americans, but some did not claim the third payment, which is still available. This payment was part of the 2021 Recovery Rebate Credit, and if you didn't claim it at the time, you can still do so by filing a late tax return. How to claim your stimulus check? Now, the big question is, how do you do it correctly and without making mistakes? Let's break it down in a simple way. Point 1. File your 2021 tax return. The first thing you need to do is file your 2021 tax return, even if you had no income. This is key. Many people believe that if they didn't work, they're not eligible to file taxes, but the IRS requires a formal record to process the payment. To do this, you must use Form 1040 for 2021, which includes the Recovery Rebate Credit. If you previously filed a return but didn't claim the credit, you can file an amended return using Form 1040X. It's not complicated, but it does require following certain steps to ensure the IRS processes it correctly. Point 2. Check if you qualify. Not everyone is eligible for this payment, but if you received the first stimulus checks and haven't claimed the third, you may still be eligible. You may also qualify if you met the following requirements in 2021: have a Social Security number, be a citizen or resident of the United States, not having been claimed as a dependent on another person's return. If you're in doubt, it's best to check directly with the IRS or use the tool on their website to see if you have any outstanding money. How to file your tax return? If you've never filed taxes before or don't know how to do it, don't worry. There are options. 1. File your tax return electronically. You can do this through the official IRS website. This is the fastest option, as the IRS processes it more quickly. If you qualify for a payment, you'll receive your money faster. You can use tools like the IRS Free File, which is free for those with incomes under $73,000 a year. Point 2. File your return on paper. If you prefer to file on paper, you can mail it. However, this method typically takes longer to process, up to 8 weeks or more. Point 3. Seek free tax assistance. You can turn to organizations that offer free tax preparation assistance, such as the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance (VITA) program, if you meet certain income requirements. How long does it take for the money to arrive? Once you file your return, the time it takes for the money to arrive depends on the method you choose: electronic declaration plus direct deposit. In most cases, you'll receive your money within about 3 weeks. Paper declaration. The process can take up to 8 weeks or more. Errors on your return. If there are errors, the IRS may send you a notice requesting corrections or additional proof, further extending the wait time. Therefore, it's crucial to review your return thoroughly before filing. What happens if I owe debts to the IRS or other agencies? Many people are wondering if their debts could affect their stimulus check. Here's how: federal debts. In most cases, stimulus checks cannot be garnished for federal debts, such as student loans or back taxes, child support debts. However, if you owe child support debts, the IRS may withhold part or all of your payment to cover that obligation. If you have outstanding debts, it's best to check with the IRS before filing any paperwork. What to do if you think you should have already received your payment. There are cases of people who believe they've already received their payment, but in reality, they haven't. Sometimes, checks get lost in the mail, or there are errors in the bank account where the money was deposited. If you think you're owed a check but haven't received it, you can 1. Track it. Use the Get My Payment tool on the IRS website. 2. Contact the IRS. Call the agency directly for more information. 3. Request a replacement payment. In some cases, it is necessary to submit a request for a replacement payment to be issued. With all this information, you now have the tools you need to claim your stimulus check before April 15, 2025. Don't miss this opportunity, because once the deadline passes, there will be no way to get this money. Act now. Check if you're eligible, and file your tax return as soon as possible. Remember, check your eligibility, file your 2021 tax return, use free tools like the IRS Free File or seek assistance through programs like Vita. Review your return to avoid errors that could delay your payment. If this video has been helpful to you, please share it with family and friends who may need this information. Don't let anyone miss out on claiming what's rightfully theirs. See you in the next article with more important information for you. Until then, stay informed and take action.